Hello everyone, it's Sloth here, and today we continue the spree of ninja decks that we are trying. And today some different approach to the ninjas. Instead of a lot of removal and black color as a dominant perspective, let's say, for the deck, we are going more into control areas for the ninjas, hence the ninja control, and it plays like a control a bit, but way more aggressive, and you try to sneak your way to victory. So let's start into the main differences. Prosperous Thief. This this card has been an all-star. It's way better than you could think. So probably you've noticed that in most of the deck that's the card that is used. And I've also seen it on day one. I just didn't see how powerful it can be, but this one extra treasure is really a huge difference. It makes you play creatures one turn earlier. Like usually you can, for example, put the Silverfur Master one turn earlier. Soaring Thought Thief, you can hold up Jewelry or even Fading Hope or something like this. So this one treasure completely can change the game, and it does. You will see it in the videos probably. And the 3-2 is no joke, and this comes for 2 mana only, so even if you miss the third land drop, this can save you. And with the Silver Fur Master, this is even better. It's 1 blue for a 3-2 that gives you a treasure, so it's nearly free. Like, it is really free. You pay 1 mana and you get 1 mana back. So if you, for example, bounce this guy, you just increase the power of your board for 0 mana in the end. So that's pretty huge effect. Okay, and other than this, we have 4 Jewelry for more of a control-y feeling. And let me be honest, I like Jewelry a lot, but I also had games that it just really slowed me down. So I think you can experiment with both variations. I've seen the decklist with Jewelry, I've seen without. Uh, Probably if you don't play Jewelry, you want to play Mimic, and they also come tapped, so hard choice. I think all of the choices are viable, and you can just try all of them, which one you prefer. Other than this, we have a lot of Fading Hopes, and they are a bit better than Removal, because if you play against control deck, Removal doesn't do anything, it's a dead card. Or you need to overpay for Planewalker removal with Blood Chief first, so it's still not great. Fading Hope always is useful, either to protect your creatures or to remove enemy creatures, to destroy tokens. You have so much play with it, and the Scry is also useful, so sometimes it can even be worth for simple Scry. If you don't have mana, like you are missing third round or something like this, it's worth the card advantage. So I think it's a good choice. Other than this, we have Spell Pierce. I played more of them, like 3, but so often when you play like all those werewolves, mono white, things like this, they just sit in your hand. So yeah, you if you meet more control on the ladder, you can go 3. I would probably go 2, no more, especially that we have 1 negate. But yeah, I don't think you want to overdo it. You need a lot of creatures. If you don't kill the enemy very quickly, the game just slips off your grasp. So the next card is March of the Swirling Mist. This is some addition, and this card is huge. Usually that's your finisher. That's actually your late game. Against creature decks, this will nearly always win you the game. So if you won the game, it's probably because this card in the end. Unless, of course, you kill the enemy, but if you get this into your hand, this is always relevant. And against like a sweeper deck, of course, you can protect your creatures for 1 mana, so all around good card in this deck. Other than this, we have the standard package, Nashi, Biting Palm, 3-3. We have only 2 Kaito, it might be increased to 3. We don't get to draw them very often, but at the same time, let's be honest, 3 mana for a 1-1? is not the best deal in the world. So it's great at drawing cards, but tempo-wise to kill the enemies, sometimes it's too slow, in my opinion. It's great card, I like it, but I just felt I never want to draw two of them. And one is usually enough because it's quite easy to protect this card. So yeah, that's my approach. Soaring Fautive, very good card. Flash enables ninjutsu. 1/3 that can pump itself to like Oblivion. You can have 4 of them and then suddenly you have 5/3 flyers. So yeah, and they have good synergy with both Network Disruptor, this mills cards because it's a rogue, and with the Master, so they get +1/+1. This gives +1 to rogues, and this is a rogue, so in reality, like, sorry, not in reality, practically you will never meet this, but you can even pump it to 9/9 just from the lords. Or, okay, 9 attack, 5 toughness. Theoretically, just to show you the idea that it does something. Yeah, and that's pretty much the deck. We have Agadim's Awakening, what the hell, Hive of the Eye Tyrant, Hall of the Storm Giants, the standard package, 1 negate, it's coming into play more often than you think, and it can win you the game very easily. And yeah, 2 of the amazing 2 new lands. So I'll be making, I think, more than one video with this deck. So yeah, if you like it, just tune up to channel and yeah, say you liked it. That really helps. And thank you for watching. So enjoy the videos, enjoy the games, enjoy the ninjas. I'm having a blast with this deck. I'm playing it more than I should probably, but they are just cool. So if you like ninjas, come back and we will have more. I cannot believe we finally hit this card. We have to. Between the games I even checked my deck just to make sure that I really have this card in the deck. Finally, it's here. And we are going first. Woohoo! We have all the blue mana. So you know what? This is what we are doing. We are just hoping we hit the land next turn. And if not, like, we are 1 turn behind anyway. Oh, that hurts my soul. It would be so freaking perfect if we hit the land right now. Well, we hit the land, but it was Juari. Juari. I am on the verge right now. I'm so on the verge. Okay, 1 damage. I cannot believe that the enemy doesn't have to drop. Wow. And now the tap land. Okay, another good thing about Prosperous Thief is the fact that it doesn't need black. So it really helps if we get mana screwed, and it seems to be the case very often. And right now we can protect creatures again. So he will play something, but we will just tap it next turn, so overall good enough. And if he doesn't attack with the Papu, we can just kill it next turn. Okay, what exactly is this ooze doing? Enters the battlefield, put 1/1 counter on target creature you control. Okay, whenever attacks, put +1 on each attacking creature with 1 counter. Okay. Fine, you can have it. Okay, so he wants to get aggressive. And I'm definitely fine with this. I'm not exactly fine with the fact that we don't hit anything, but you know, it's fine. We could even go for Nashi. No, yes, we can, but we wouldn't get through then. So what is the play? I would assume this guy into tapping something, and then we have some more mana. Let's play. Yeah, like March of the Swirling Mist, I think this will be our winning tour. And honestly, I think we are in a pretty good spot right now. The fact that we can sneak this 4 damage is pretty huge. Okay. Okay, enemy is at 13. Not too much against deadly, sneaky ninjas. How exactly phase out works? Let's read. Permanents that phase out and anything attached to them are treated as if they don't exist until the start of their controller's next turn. So if we phase out everything, we can just attack. But I think it's not the turn yet. Yep, you're the boss. You're the scary mother lover. Joke, let's cut this one out. Yeah, enjoy your basic lands. Fortunately, they are tapped. What's funny, we can even phase out our own creatures to make sure nothing dies, and we get them first before the enemy. But at least I like that they start to, you know, tinker with those cards. They are pretty fine. Like, it's not just the werewolves, it's something new. So, props to the enemy. Okay, that's the card I wanted to see. That is the card I wanted to see. I think it's enough to win. We can phase out all of the creatures he has. And then what? Then we get back this guy, have this guy here, and copy the full master. So we hit for 3, 3, 3. So 9, 13. Yeah? Seems pretty good. Okay, so let's not screw it up. The X is 2. It means we want to submit negate. Bye! 1 mana. Hello there. General Kenobi. Okay. And this is all thanks to the treasure. We wouldn't be able to finish the game if not the treasure. So I must say Prosperous Thief, MVP of nearly every match. Yes! Even one overkill. That was close, and this is exactly why March is in this deck. It's nearly always closing the game in like this way, and either protects the creature against sweeper or you just kill everything. I'm so proud of this game. I feel like a ninja master right now. Oh man, this hand is pretty darn good. I like it. The only thing is that we have 1 blue. And even though I like Jewelry, I still want untapped land more next turn. And we still got. That's unfortunate. That would be perfect draw last turn, but we couldn't really bank on it. Oh man. It happens. I'm not casting anything. Maybe I get Jewelried. But at some point I would probably get Jewelried anyway. And I prefer to not play anything until the end of the tunnel. So this is a ninja deck. We can see it by the access tunnel. Sure. We could wait for attack. But I think let's not overdo it. Let's not overdo it. So how much do we want Biting Palm Ninja? Probably we don't. I think we just go slower. We have good defender. No. That's not what I wanted. I would play this, but we don't have double blue this turn. Very tricky situation. Our advantage is having bigger creature on the board. And March can be amazingly strong in this matchup, even like it cycles Spell Pierce pretty well. But at the same time they probably have their own Spell Pierce, I think. And something to remember, we can always phase it out if we want and make creatures smaller again. Okay, Agadim's Awakening can be pretty big play later. So what exactly do we want to do with this? We could go for Ninja and we could keep Counterspell, and honestly in this turn I think it's best. And if he blocks, we probably Fading Hope and kill the Ninja. He might think that we do it for trigger. Ho ho! So brave. No. Like, lands are nice, but we need more stuff. He only has colorless mana, but even if we had quite a few plays. So what do we do? We either go with Ninja. I think that's better because it has menace. So enemy can play this, but it will be hard for him to play another creature. He can, but then what? He trades 2 for 1. We can also tap one of them, so it's extremely awkward for the enemy. And you don't want really to get hit by Biting Palm Ninja. It might give us quite a bit of advantage. We get to remove the best card that he has. So what is this play? I don't love the fact that we are untapped, but I thought that without creatures he shouldn't be able to play much. Okay, so I think we do it again. Let's think. So he blocks with the Hacker, then we Fading Hope the Master, and he loses for free. Then he cannot, he needs to double block it. Yeah, so then we can bounce the Hacker and kill the full Master, and it's pretty good. So I won't play this guy, just not to mess with the enemy blocking as we want. Okay, and let's go to blockers. So he thinks that we trade 1 for 1, but it is way better for us. Enjoy. And this is very good Ninja. Yep, and we completely outplayed the guy. Alright, this hand is really good, except the 3-drop. That we lack, but I still think it's pretty good. And the fact with those lands come untapped is so good. See, it's an illusion, because it's not a real 3. Okay, we have a 3-drop, and okay. I hope enemy doesn't have priority. Let's see. Yes, he doesn't have. This means we are going all in. Yep. It means in the best case enemy needs next turn to do something. We could also play the land and then go for double Soaring Thought Thief, which honestly might be a good play. I will try it. They are pretty hard to remove for this kind of colors. Usually it's like 2 damage to something in an instant. Not you. Oh no, not this devil creature. Okay, this changed a lot. This changed a lot. I still think we go for the maximum damage as quickly, so I guess we are trying to raise this. Yeah, so we will play this, and then Disruptors will be to get rid of the blockers. Maybe we can try it and use Agadim, who knows. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that's the best line of play. We get Whelp as well. I'm pretty sure he will be attacking. And let's prepare for this turn because it will hurt. It will hurt. Yep. Freebie. He might have Dragon Breath, but then we play the second one. And you know, then he doesn't play a big dragon, so win-win for us. They work better together, to be honest, so... not extremely happy. Yep. It doesn't matter if we do it in response or before blockers, but still the same thing. No. We hate this monster. This the biggest dragons of them all. Okay, and we have graveyard, so I guess it's fine. So what? We need to get rid of a 1-drop. Let's do it like this, so we have full range of the stuff. I don't think he has anything, so yeah, that's what I thought. Let's go for black, because then we can cast Agadim without the treasure in case we need it somehow. So many monster draws. Agadim might be the key to winning this game. Enemy is at 10 and he has no dragon on the board, so that's something. If he plays the Tyrant, cool, we'll just tap it. At this point we just go for the damage, we don't care. If we win at 1, that's all we need. Sure. Okay, let's use our beautiful brain. What is the maximum then? Okay, I see the line. I see the line of the plays. And you can see how ninjas should work. And that's exactly how we should do it. Enemy wants to defend them, but he cannot because, you know, we are ninjas. So right now we get more attack, we get to read one of the cards, and at the same time we can tap it next turn. So pretty good, pretty good. This freaking monster, I hate this card already. It's so extremely powerful. So what? Look how much mana we have. We can add Agadim for like 4 with nothing. I guess this raptor goes for the next turn. And honestly, we might even block just to play this creature for 4 mana with Agadim. Or even with the Thought Thief. They will get milled enough, so this will actually provide additional attack. I think we are in extremely good place. Really? 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 I think we do it like this, or maybe even like this. Do they have a sweeper? They play like they have a sweeper. Okay, like, sure. And those treasures are pretty useful. Yes, if you want to remove something, just go for the 3-drop. But honestly, I don't see his line of play. He's dead on board, and he has only like what? 2, 4, 6 mana? Exactly. Shouldn't you be thinking about this before attacking? Like, I don't get this kind of players. So basically you had 2 blockers. You can survive next turn. This doesn't have menace. We only have 1 attack. And we are tapped out completely. Why would you attack? Why? Just why? Even when... You know what? I really start to like this card. When I see it on opening hand, I feel better. Let's go for it. We have high. We have untapped blue, so that's pretty nice. We even have untapped black for the 3rd turn. This is interesting. Is it a ninja deck as well? And let's show some dominance by tapping the land. It totally doesn't make any difference. Not sure what the deck is. Blue eye. Okay, so it's this new artifact deck. Okay, okay, that's fine. So basically we are going for this guy. It's nice that the mana is close for the enemy. So, you know, we can start doing stuff. Okay, and given we know what deck is, they have sweepers, like next turn they can sweep, but I still think it's worth it. They don't really want to sweep so little. And this guy produces mana every turn, so that's pretty good. And Agadim's Awakening is something we need to prepare on. So that's probably something that will happen this game. Oh, nice. Like, I honestly like so much this idea of mechs and pilots. It might not be the best, but it's just so freaking fun. Very nice, very nice. And what this card does? 3 mana, enchantment aura, enchant artifact or creature. As long as enchanted permanent is a creature, it gets +1/+1 for each creature and or vehicle you control. And you can channel and create 2 pilots. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. We might still Fading Hope it. And we can destroy the tokens quite easily, to be honest. This... yeah, we freaked out. This should be the second land. So, we will pay for it sooner or later. We might try to bait the enemy. And you know me, I always like to bait my enemies. So let's just smork him. Unfortunately, we don't have cool ninjas. Oh, nice. Nice. Actually, maybe it was better to play it main phase, then we would mill 2 cards, but then we lose the surprise effect, and if enemy has sweeper, then not great for us. Okay, and let's think for a second. Oh, nice. Because any one ninja rogue, yeah, enemy is also reading exactly what's happened. So we still got the mana, which is amazing. Okay, and let's think. Crow. Tap any number of other creatures you control. Okay, so this is part of the cost, so we cannot really answer it. So if we want to remove this guy, we need to Fading Hope right now. I guess, like, if they sweep. You know what? I'm not super scared of 4 damage. I will invest my 4 life into better decision. Oh man, if we bounced our own thing, you know what? No, we cannot. So we can get rid of one of the cards and he doesn't draw. Life he doesn't get. What can we do? I think we're just Fading Hope. Destroys the tokens? How good is it really? Yeah, I guess. Not sure about this play, but whatever. Like, they can crew, but then they don't get card. Soaring for Chief. Pretty good. Honestly, we might make a lot of them. So enemy didn't get a card and didn't get life. So pretty fine by me. I don't... Okay, he attacks. Yeah, because... well, maybe it was better to not attack, to be honest. We will see. We will see. And we are starting to have quite a lot of those. So what? Let's attack. And I'm not doing what you think I might be doing. Playing the Soaring Thief earlier. So we are fine with this, I think. But we can ninjutsu. Get back this guy. And copy this guy. because it's 3 damage and we get additional treasure or even treasures. So that's pretty good. And we are pretty ready for the Agadim. If enemy sweeps the board, we just play it at the end step. At this point, I don't want to commit even more. Like, I'm not sure if he has sweepers even in this deck. But if you have Sunset Revelry, this is something that might happen. I think we are on a good way to winning. Yep, exactly. Moment you see enemy drawing main phase and having 2 mana to answer your board, that's the situation when you are pretty happy with the game. I think this is the first time when we have untapped lands for turn 1 and turn 2, so that's pretty sweet. I would love to keep Jewelry open. Not sure if we will be able to. So what? I'm pretty sure this goes blue. And I will go a bit risky and not play this tapped. Hopefully that's enough. And we have the treasure ninjas, so hopefully we can produce some mana. And this is one of the reasons this card is actually better than you think. Yeah, because pretty much you want to create some additional mana without having too many lands in the deck. So that's pretty sweet. But this doesn't really do much, does it? So what, do we trade? Trading seems awful. And I cannot really believe that he would let us go through. So I think we keep Fading Hope. Like, this guy is way better because it's tempo. Oh, yes. Oh yes, so which one do we want? I think Spell Pierce. This is more mana efficient, but it can go as a land and also counters the creatures. And Spell Pierce doesn't, so we won't really have many occasions to use it this game. Okay, so what do we do really now? I guess we have to do it like this. Okay, that's fine. And honestly, we really need to start doing some mana shenanigans. And you can see how huge difference this one treasure makes. Suddenly, we get to have 2 ninjas, except one. Especially this one is nearly free. And I will keep Jewelry. Maybe that's greedy. Probably that's greedy. But I still want to keep it. And the bane of my existence, the card I love so much in my opponent's deck. The card that always brings him back to game, however behind he wasn't. Inquisitor Captain, the most reasonable card in the set. Reason to play Alchemy. Okay, enough of the ranting. So what? I think we trade. Not sure if... No, we don't attack with both, so we try to trade this guy and see if it sticks. So I'm pretty sure they will block with the captain. Like, it's a freaking amazing... Oh, very good card. Very good card. And at this point, they might have another one. Oh man, that's so hard. I think we go like this. We have some power on the board, and in case they have hand full of Inquisitor Captains and no lands, and they don't run extremely many lands, so it is possible. Like, I'm not saying he doesn't have land, he might, but at least we have reasonable chance that maybe we get to counter Inquisitor Captain. And yeah, the fact we have Flyer should be more or less enough. to at least sneak something into play. Oh, and it worked out. Oh man, it feels so fulfilling. So this was correct decision, this was correct decision, everything to work out. Not sure if it matters, because the enemy, you know, have good cards, or a good card, but still. Okay, so, oh, look at this play, look at this play. Let's show Berserk mode. Oh, he didn't take the bait. So what do? I think we just increase our board presence by a ton. By the way, we can do it every single turn. And you're at 8, so Valkyrie won't be as helpful as he might hope for. And next turn, whatever he attacks, we can just bounce the other ones. So this costs only 2 right now. Here is the Valkyrie. Oh man, this Inquisitor Captain. Like, this put a brick into our whole plan. But at least we have card advantage, and with this, it's even more interesting. So what really we do? Theoretically, he can block everything. Oh man, it's pretty hard, to be really honest with you. And if he double blocks, we aren't in a great spot, because he can double block one of the masters and then he dies, and the other creatures are smaller, even if I play this. And he can block the flyer as well, which sucks. So I think we go like this. And I really don't love this plan at all. If we attack with everything, he can like disembark parts of our combo. And it also hurts to not have this one land, but way worth to counter the aura. Yeah, it's just... Okay, here we go. That sucks as well. He probably had it for some time, I would guess. Trying to fish for some bigger drop. Okay. Okay, at least he has nothing right now, but yeah. The moment he starts gaining life is pretty horrible for us. Okay, that's a good draw. So really, what do we do? I think we go for this guy. We keep double blue. He doesn't know about this guy, so we can just smork him, and I think we should be good. Like, he can double block one of them, but then we can keep him up. Yeah, whatever. I think we just kill both. So unfortunately, we won't get the thing. Wow, that sucked. Yeah, in my head it somehow made a new one. But still, the enemy is at 2 HP, and I think that's still worth it. And we got the token, but yeah, that was a misplay. I thought that the old guy will be in the board somehow, and yeah, and then we go to 5/5, but yeah, I butchered this play a lot, but still it was the correct play, just not for the right reasons. Yeah, because the benefit that we got from this whole cycling thing, we paid 2 mana to get a 3/3 flyer, which pressured him a lot. And was he really dead? We could attack this. Yeah, if he drew a land, he was dead.